Hey everyone, this is Mr. Beal. I'm the choir director here at Unami Middle School, and I am thrilled to be welcoming the soon-to-be 7th graders of Unami Middle School, the class of 2026, which will be the year you're in 12th grade graduating. So first things first, I think you're really going to enjoy choir. If you've already signed up for it, you are in for an awesome experience. If you haven't yet, think about doing it in 8th grade, because in this room, we sing all sorts of music. You're going to become a better singer, a more confident singer. You're going to learn how to read music. You're going to get exposed to all sorts of different types of music. You're going to know what it feels like to perform in front of an audience and how satisfying it is, and not alone too. One of the cool things about choir is that you're in a large group of people and you have that strength in numbers. And when you put everyone's voices together, it's a really awesome sound. So I think those of you who signed up for choir, you're in for a real treat this year, and I can't wait to get to know you and get to meet you. So I wanted to tell you that we have 5 choirs here. There's the 7th grade chorus, which is a separate class. There's the 8th grade chorus. There's the 9th grade chorus, so that's 3 separate classes. They all meet during the school day. And there's 2 choirs that meet after school, but you have to audition to get into these groups. It's open to 7th, 8th, and 9th graders. There's Warrior Chorale, because we're the Unami Warriors. Warrior Chorale is about 60 voices. And then the most advanced group is called U-Tunes, and that this past year was about 25, 26 voices. So I just want to take a moment to show you a short little clip of each choir so you can get a picture in your mind of what they sound like, what they look like, and the type of music. So let's start with 7th grade chorus. So obviously that's my youngest choir here. Typically with 7th grade chorus, we do music that's in 2 parts in the beginning of the year. So, a higher part and a lower part, and I just kind of figure out where everyone's voices are comfortable and place them there. And then by the end of the year, we'll hopefully all be doing 3-part music. Soprano, the highest voice, alto, like the medium voice, and then baritone is a little bit of a lower voice. So here's a short snippet from our winter concert of the 7th grade chorus performing. Hope you enjoy. The 8th grade chorus is typically people that were in choir in 7th grade, but sometimes we have people start choir for the first time in 8th grade. 8th grade chorus takes everything we've done in 7th grade and builds upon that. It teaches you more about how to understand your voice, how to use your voice the best ways you can as a singer, to go even further into reading music, and to do some more challenging music. Each year we do things just a little harder because we don't want people to get bored. We want to push ourselves to become better musicians. So here's a snippet of a song that the 8th grade performed at our winter concert this past year. Hope you like it.
Shine up and join the chorus. La 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 la.
That leads us to our 9th grade chorus. These are in many ways leaders of our building. A lot of these students have been in choir since 7th grade, and they very much made a choice to stick with choir, because in 9th grade you have choices to take electives. You're technically a high school student at that point in a way, so a lot of times students have tough decisions to make, but if they choose choir, they really want to be there. So it's a dedicated group of singers. We do our most challenging music in 9th grade. I'm preparing them for high school at this point to go to South and do some of the best music in the district at South High School with Mr. Salino. So 9th grade chorus is typically our most seasoned musicians, the people that have had the most experience with singing and reading music. Here's a short snippet of our 9th graders singing in this past December's winter concert.
The stars in the sky, the moon
So one of our after-school choirs, Warrior Chorale, is about 60 singers, and it is a choir you have to audition to get into. You do have to meet certain requirements. I could go into detail about it, but a lot of it has to do with, being able to sing a cappella. Can you sing without a piano, without someone playing the notes for you? Can you hear music and pick up on it quickly? There's certainly ways you can prepare for this, and you can email me if you have any questions about auditions. I'd be happy to answer it. But we do some really challenging music in Warrior Chorale. We rehearse, about 2.5 hours a week. Hour 15 on Tuesday, hour 15 on Thursday, but I'll tell you, that time flies because everybody in the room wants to be there so bad because it's people that love singing, that want to make it an after-school activity, and it makes everybody's interest combines, and we just do such amazing things together because everyone in there loves singing and wants to push themselves. Here's a sample of Warrior Chorale performing in this past year's winter concert. And finally, the last choir I want to talk about is U-Tunes. This is our most select group. It is much more challenging to get into this group, but anyone can try it, 7th, 8th, and 9th grade. U-Tunes, and I didn't mention this about Warrior Chorale as well, but Warrior Chorale and U-Tunes, they get to do extra events. The 7th, 8th, and 9th graders, they have 2 concerts a year, a winter concert and a spring concert. But Warrior Chorale and U-Tunes, they get to go on field trips. They get to perform at special events in the community. So one of the perks about getting into these groups is you get other performance opportunities. So U-Tunes is a very select group. It's very challenging to get into because the music we do is very challenging, and you have to have certain abilities with your musical ear to hear and respond to music. I wanted to show you a short snippet of something that U-Tunes got to do specifically. Now, the video you're watching is not just U-Tunes. It's some students from Tamanin and Holocon as well, but we get to do a special event each year called Central Bucks Save the Music, or CB Save the Music. And it's an awesome, awesome event, and I wanted you to hear a snippet of what that was like. So, here it is. In closing, I just want to say I cannot wait to meet all of you that are joining choir next year. And even if you're not joining choir, if you have a question, email me anytime. It's not D Beal. There's an A in there. D-A Beal at CBSD. I would love to hear from you. Please tell me something about yourself. Tell me what questions you have about choir. I can't wait to meet you all, and welcome. We'll see you in the fall.